Alright, I just did an unboxing of this deck called the Vedic Astrology deck. Find your hidden potential using India's ancient science of the stars. I'm just going to kind of use these in a very I was going to say unprofessional way, but it's like, no, that doesn't fit. In the way they're probably not intended to be used. I'm just going to use them in a very basic way. Maybe that's a message for someone, that you just need to kind of start at the basics. Don't make it too complicated. Just kind of, you know, keep it simple. All right, so we are dealing with our first card, which is a house. The 8th house. We're dealing with the basement of obstacles. And this also, oh, we had 2 here. The 7th house with the bedroom. So legacy, mystery, scandal, weaknesses, unearned wealth, suicide, hidden things, longevity, occult, marriage, trade, sexuality, litigation, contracts, competitors, public relations, alliances, and desires. Huh. Maybe there's something that you don't know about yet. Maybe you have some unearned wealth that's going to be coming through a litigation or a contract of some sort. Maybe there was a competitor or something that kind of took that through some sort of occult method. Interesting, interesting. On another note, we've got parts of the body down here. One is the rear end and one is the front of the rear end. So maybe somebody needs to go ahead and get that checked out. If you've been having issues there, make a doctor's appointment perhaps. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just reading the cards. You know? But if you had any kind of questions about it, you know this is for you. And just get it checked out. All right, we have the planet, South Node, renouncing, secrecy, liberation, shamanism, eccentricity, bankruptcy, spiritual initiation, and deception. So definitely there is something probably going on in the background of life that you are being deceived about, whether it has to do with any kind of contracts or litigation. Maybe it's somebody that you are in a relationship with of some sort. Maybe it's someone who actually kind of likes you and they've done something underhanded behind you. Something hidden and use some kind of magic or some way to deceive you. It's a scandal that you just don't know about. Golly, happened in the basement and in the bedroom. Maybe they were using the bedroom as far as a way to kind of make you a little bit more vulnerable and easier to deal, not deal with, but easier to pull the wool over your eyes. But I mean, South Node and renouncing all that, that's good news, because you can renounce the activity that had happened if you are under some kind of dark spell work. You renounce it, right? Maybe it was just a spiritual initiation for you in order to learn about these kinds of things. Maybe you didn't know about them. I didn't know about them. I mean, I knew about them, and I knew that they were something that happened, but I sure as heck did not know that you can use it like that. To take things from people and, you know, control government agencies. My gosh, that's just crazy. Litigation, contracts, public relations. That's just crazy. Maybe it's not government agencies, it's legalities. Coming back, yeah, so maybe your knowledge in getting to learn about this kind of stuff is your spiritual initiation to being more aware about these kinds of things that actually do happen. And perhaps the secret, you're going to be liberated from that secret because you can renounce any kind of scandal or occult that might have been done in the process of taking whatever it is that belongs to you away from you. Cancer. Maybe there's a Cancer involved who had done that. They come across as being sensitive and nurturing, but, you know, cautious. Maybe this person is musical. I've met some wonderful Cancers. They are, you know, as it says, sensitive and intuitive. But if they don't know how to deal with their emotions, they can be quite the stinger, right? They just sidestep the emotions and stuff, and they put the blame on everybody else, and they just shove everything else in their own responsibility and their own shell. And they blame everything on everybody else. And I shouldn't say they, because it's not all Cancers. As I said, it's those people who are just not in tune with themselves and maybe not emotionally mature enough to realize that we are responsible for ourselves, our own emotions, and how we respond to things. And you can't blame everyone for your own situations, even though it's hurting. You can't lash out and take it out on other people. You really can't. It's just not okay. Gemini involved as well. Maybe the Cancer is nervous, right? Maybe whatever they're dealing with has been inconsistent, and so it's causing some kind of nervousness about it, and maybe someone's going to be coming to you to talk to you about it. There's a transformation in the situation that's happening. There's going to be a direct conversation about it, maybe a little bit intense, and it's going to happen in the living room. Maybe someone's going to ask you to appear at a deposition, right? And it's going to take you strength to get through that. It really will. When you have that conversation and when they come and tell you about it, you're going to have strength to get through it. But you can. I know you will. And you're going to take it in stride, and you're going to keep your composure, and you're going to be, you know, I know you will. Maybe it's the Gemini that's going to come and approach you and tell you about it. I'm not too sure. Cohesion. You're going to be cool and centered and stable in that situation. You'll endure through it. Maybe it has to do with an earth and a water sign. Whatever it is. Stay grounded. Stay hydrated. So you can have a better chance of staying centered. Be slow to respond. Right? You don't want to react to whatever news it may be. Taurus. Be peaceful, be art-loving, be constant in the way that you feel about who you are before you even had to deal with this whole situation, right? Loving, affectionate, caring. Maybe you'll end up meeting a Taurus throughout the whole thing. Maybe it will happen in Taurus season. That's coming up in May. Oh, sorry. April and May. Yeah. I never can keep my days straight. All right, bottom of the deck. After you have all this information that comes to you, you're going to have your own judgment about it, of course. That's human nature. Be wise in your decisions and how you deal with that. Maybe this whole legality thing is going to be something that you're going to be able to teach about. Maybe you're going to share information about it. Maybe you're going to be a spokesperson on how to deal with these kinds of things, or how to make it so it doesn't happen again. Or, you know, maybe you'll be the face of the cause that changes things. The gravity of the situation, it will be taken seriously. You'll probably have to consult with somebody in order to get, you know, the judgment through. There you have it. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope that you make it a great day, and take care.